And welcome to Sell Me Fire. My name is Chris Exusion. You can find me at Chris Ebomb on Twitter. Thank you for checking out www.riseandfirebets.com. Once again, I want to get sold on another play over here, DFS betting. I don't know what it is, but I do know my guess. It's Phil Stiefel at Beard Knowledge. Fairway to Heaven. He does a lot with golf. He's been, putting the good work in. I had to get him on. I got to know how he's feeling for the Charles Schwab Challenge at the Colonial. And here we have Phil. What's happening, man? How you doing?
Not much, man. Hey, cheers, and thanks for having me on today.
Hey, no problem, man. Gonna drink a little Irish whiskey, enjoy the nice little, what do we got, Tuesday going on? Yeah, nice little Tuesday.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot cooler than like the 95-degree Saturday and Sunday we had.
Oh, I know. Seriously, I know. So I was playing golf on Saturday. I had a 9 a.m. tee time. It was perfectly fine until I got to the 17th hole. I got beat up a little bit. It was getting a little warm. A good outing. I was getting a lot of GIRs. I couldn't putt for shit. But overall, it was fun. Hey, any day, I'll be honest with you, any day golfing beats anything I do, anything else. So I can never complain when I'm out on the golf course.
Absolutely agree with you. We're gonna have to get out on the golf course together sometime soon.
No, I think we will. I might have to cross the border over to Pennsylvania maybe because I might want to check out what you got over there. But hey, what I want to really check out right now, I'm always looking to rise and fire on bets or any kind of DFS plays. I had PGA Tout on last week. He gave me a good Victor Hovland for DFS. He made the cut. He was above his around the green play. So he obviously played over his expectations. But Phil, what is the play you're liking this week for the Colonial Charles Schwab Challenge?
All right, so my rise and fire play this week. It's for DFS and
Perfect.
for okay. This is my number one play. I always have one play every week that I don't care about ownership percentages.
Okay.
It could be 800% owned, and I'm still playing them because I love them. I've got an outright bet on him. I've got a top 20 bet on him. I got a top 10 bet on him. I'm just going all over the place.
Can I guess real quick?
Yeah, you could guess.
All right. So this is a guy that I'm kind of looking at because I think he's going to do really well, but I'm really unlucky with him for the most part. Is it Abraham Answer?
It's not. I do like Abraham Answer.
Okay, all right, because I kind of like him. But anyway, go on.
I'm very unlucky with Abraham Answer as well.
Me too. Same.
Yeah. So I am all over Tommy Fleetwood this week.
Okay.
So the Colonial, the little that, well, not the little, we know a lot about the Colonial. It is not a Pete Dye course, but it's got a lot of similarities. Approach play, iron play. It's a shorter course. You got to be strategic going around it. Wind will come into play. So Pete Dye type guys, Abraham Answer and Tommy Fleetwood are the type of guys. Tommy Fleetwood, I got him at 40-1. I got him at plus 350 top 10, plus 160 top 20. He's 8,800 on DraftKings. He came in number 4 in my model. Let me just give you some numbers on Tommy Fleetwood. First off, just at the PGA Championship last week, he placed 5th in it. He gained 12.2 strokes total altogether. His putting, which is very key this week, 3.6 strokes gained there, 4.7 on approach. In his last 5 events, last 10 events, last 20 events combined, he has not lost strokes anywhere across the board. He's only missed one cut since, let me double check this. He missed a cut at the Honda Classic back in February. Before that, you got to go to the PGA Championship last year for his previous last missed cut. Tommy Fleetwood's never won on tour before, on the PGA Tour.
Correct.
But if he's going to win, this week is the week that he wins because he does everything that fits this course to a T.
Well, I mean, I don't blame you. Tommy Fleetwood's been kind of on the heater as far as making cuts, making guys money on DFS, those kind of things. I'm looking at the PGA, gaining all strokes like crazy. The putter was hot, over 3.5 strokes. Totally get it. I mean, this is the right time to ride Tommy Fleetwood. But if I'm looking at what he has done in general, I mean, the strokes gain, as far as the around the green game has been good, but that won't be that big of a deal this week per se. I mean, you're really riding the hot hand with Tommy Fleetwood. He's a popular name. People have been burned by him many times, but this is a spot where he could, work his way around the course a little bit. The accuracy is going to have to be pretty good, of course, which we know is going to come with Colonial for the most part.
If he makes it to the weekend, it's supposed to get really windy again on the weekend. Tommy Fleetwood thrives in windy conditions. So if he makes the cut, if he's there on the weekend, which he should be, if he's even sitting around like, say, 20th, entering Saturday, he's very easily going to climb up that board as the conditions get a little breezier.
Well, in your favor anyway. He is seventh in the field in sand saves gained in the last 50 rounds. So there are bunkers around there, that will come into play at some point. But if there's one play I got to make on Tommy Fleetwood this week, is it playing him in DFS or is it betting play? What do you have for me?
Well, so far in DFS, I just refreshed it as you were talking there. He's currently projected on fantasynational.com at 14% ownership.
Okay, not terrible.
That's for somebody that I think has win upside in him. 14% is fantastic. If he stays under 15, he's a definite DFS play. No doubt about it. Now, you could give me the argument if he gets up into that 18, 19%, maybe to fade him. But at $8,800 on DraftKings, 14%, he's a play for sure. But when I saw him at 40-1, that was the first bet I made this week to win outright. I've got 2 of the last 3 weeks. I've called the outright. I've got 5 on the air. I think this could be the week that I hit my first back-to-back outright.
All right, so I love it. I'm going to rise and fire with you. I'm going to bet Tommy Fleetwood this week because of you. Because you've been riding the hot. You have had the hot hand on the outrights. And honestly, outrights are hard, man. I'm not going to lie. I hit a lot of other bets. The outrights I don't hit often. But if you can hit some outrights every so often, hey, I'm all for it. I will rise and fire with you. You sold me on that fire. Tommy Fleetwood, 40-1. I'm all for it. Before you go, Phil, I know you're a busy man. You got a lot of things going on. Fairway to Heaven, you can find him on every week, of course. But on top of that, he does other things besides just golf. What else do you do?
So, yeah, Fairway to Heaven, at Fairway2, the number 2, Heaven _ on Twitter. It's on DSM Media's YouTube and Facebook page as well. At DSM _ media. You can also you find me every single morning, 8:30 a.m., trending in the AM on DSM Media. It's my morning show. We cover pretty much, I don't write the agenda for the morning show till I wake up. I turn on ESPN.com. I look at what's trending, and that's what we talk about every single morning. It could be anything. We talk Tiger Woods on Monday. Even though my co-host on Monday doesn't know golf, we talked about, whether that was probably, are we ever going to see the real Tiger Woods again? So it doesn't matter what, is happening. We talk a little bit of everything there on Trending in the AM.
I love it, man. You're covering everything that's relevant, and I absolutely love it. Everything sports betting, everything sports in general. I absolutely love it. Hey, Phil, thanks for being on again. Hey, man, and you sold me on that fire. I'm ready to go, man. Punching that ticket for Tommy Fleetwood. Let's go.